Red button means we're live, a casual take with your boy Stephen Pepper, here to give a take off my chest. So last night was the NBA draft, and to no surprise, with the number one overall pick, the Dallas Mavericks, even Nico Harrison couldn't screw this up, selected Cooper Flagg from Duke, the great American prospect. Now, NBA draft is rigged takes aside, because you guys know how I feel about that. Can we talk about how this is just a match made in heaven for both parties, Cooper Flagg and the Dallas Mavericks? It can't get better for both situations. I mean, as far as a number one pick landing spot, it's the best we've seen since James Worthy to the Lakers in 1982, when he had Magic, Kareem, Pat Riley waiting for him to rattle off some championships. Now, I'm not saying the Mavs are about to turn into the Showtime Lakers, but it's just like what LeBron said the other day. Flagg has the benefit of playing with Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving, Hall of Fame players, a solidified head coach in Jason Kidd right away. I mean, these guys know how to win. And now when you slot in a Cooper Flagg skill set, which I think his versatility can transfer to the NBA level immediately, I truly believe this is a team that can compete at the top of the Western Conference real fast. Now, I know Anthony Davis has to stay healthy, of course. And when Kyrie returns, he's got to look like Kyrie. But this is a squad, man. And as far as what this means for Cooper Flagg as an individual, it feels like he's joining Duke again, with all these all-star teammates. And that's great for him because he can just play his game and not try to be anyone that he's not. He can focus on scoring the shots that he likes, making plays on the defensive end that he knows how to do without the pressure of, bro, I need 20 to 25 shots a night, because Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving are going to take care of that. And that's so great for Cooper Flagg's development. It's actually a similar situation that Jason Tatum found himself in. And I've said for a long time, Cooper Flagg plays the most like Jason Tatum, where Tatum was also on a great Duke team, had the luxury of going to the Boston Celtics at pick 3 that was just in the Eastern Conference Finals. So Tatum was allowed to go into winning culture at age 19 and just not be asked to be the guy right away. And we saw that turn out for Jason Tatum. He's one of the 5 best players in the game and won an NBA championship. That's where I think Cooper Flagg can end up in 5 to 10 years in the NBA, be a top 5 player and win a championship. Now, as far as best player in the world, MVP, some votes, I don't think that high, as contrary to popular belief. I'm not that high on Cooper Flagg as like the guy, because let's face it, as great of a prospect Cooper Flagg is, and as great as a player Tatum was early, where they're just like B plus, A minus at literally anything you can think of on a basketball court, from intangibles to defense to playmaking. They're not A plus exceptional at anything, particularly shot creation, where like their handle isn't the strongest, their jump shot isn't the strongest, where they just don't have that reliable go-to move, to where if they ended up in a Washington, a Charlotte, in Utah, and their team's like, bro, I need 20 to 25 points minimum here, they couldn't get that reliably, especially early. Now, Tatum's gotten better at that as he's entered his prime. And Cooper Flagg, guys, he doesn't turn 19 until December, so he will get better at that. But what I'm trying to say is them joining these great teams was so beneficial to their development. As we saw for Tatum, the guy was in the conference finals as a rookie. Remember, he dunked on LeBron because he got to play with, coincidentally, Kyrie as a teammate, but then Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart. Same thing here for Cooper Flagg. He gets to slot behind Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving. And I think this is a Mavs team, if they can stay healthy, that can compete at the top of the West. Because remember, the top of the West right now is Oklahoma City. We think they're the next dynasty. Who's won the most games in recent years against Oklahoma City? Dallas. Now, I know they had Luka in 2024 playoffs, but the Mavs beat OKC, albeit a year younger OKC, 4-2. And even last year, with guys in and out the lineup, the Mavs were 3-1 against the 68-win Oklahoma City Thunder. This is a squad, and that's primarily due to their size in the front court, with now Anthony Davis, but Derek Lively, Daniel Gafford, PJ Washington. Yeah, let's just add 6'10" Cooper Flagg into the mix. He gets to score with Kyrie on the perimeter and play off Anthony Davis as the defender down low. This is a team. Dude, 1 to 2 years, maybe not this year, because Kyrie comes back, I think January, like the earliest, and it might be a down year. But next year, like year 2, this team could win. And I know Flagg will be 19-20 in 2026. But remember, this is a guy who at 17, before his 18th birthday, before playing at Duke, gave LeBron and Anthony Davis buckets at Team USA practice. This guy's fearless. He's a winner, and you can't come up with a better just match for the Dallas Mavericks when they're trying to compete post Luka Doncic and Cooper Flagg trying to develop as a prospect in the NBA than them two at pick one last night. But let me know what you guys think. I appreciate everyone for tuning into this episode of A Casual Take. Follow my social media. Stay updated on all things related to the show. Until next time, see you.